Okay, we are starting our recording now. We are here to talk about what is going on in the market. Uh, we've all been experiencing competitive situations, lack of inventory. We're going to dive deep into the data and see what it's telling us. So we've been doing this every week. And so let's just wait for a few more attendees to come in and we will begin. Okay. So let's see here. Just look at our attendee list. Okay, all right, I think that looks good. So let's get started. So my name is Laurie Williamson. I am team leader for Homes North of Boston at Keller Williams in Lexington. So our main marketplace is Arlington. We cover Arlington and the surrounding towns. So our two primary markets specifically are Arlington and Lexington. And we have identified these two marketplaces. That's what we're going to evaluate today, Arlington and Lexington. We have on my team, Liz Muldrow. She's a buyer agent on our team. She's been reporting in on the field, from the field to tell us what's been going on with her buyers, what's going on with listings, lack of inventory. Melissa Brown, her transaction coordinator, has also been reporting in. We work together on a weekly basis to evaluate what we're seeing out there in the marketplace, what our clients are experiencing, and then evaluating the market data so that we can pivot and anticipate in weeks moving forward so that we can make good decisions and recommendations to our clients so that they can make great investment decisions. So let's take a look at the first slide. Now, I've gone over this slide every single week, so if you've been here before, I'll try to make it really quick. All right, this is a slide depicting homes listed every single week in the state of Massachusetts. So we're looking at 2017 through 2020. You can see that we have a consistent pattern in years past, which is a good thing. It shows us that the market is stable. In 2020, we're looking at the green line here, and you can see in March, we really started to pick up the pace on new inventory coming on the market each week, which was great because we had an absolute shortage. But then the pandemic. So this is a representation of when we went into quarantine. It was like mid-March, maybe the third week of March. From that moment forward, we saw a dramatic decline in inventory coming on each week. So about a 50 to 51% decline of new inventory coming on each week in the state of Massachusetts, which is absolutely fascinating. It showed that people were scared. No one wanted people coming into their homes. No one wanted to go out into people's homes. As things started to open up, folks started to get more comfortable going out and about, doing their home search, putting their house on the market. More and more listings started to come on, which was fabulous. What we had anticipated, and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, we had anticipated that possibly that the listings coming on might spike to make up for this difference. But as you can see, I was wrong. Inventory actually shocked us, started to decline. But if you look at the pattern here, overall, this is consistent with what happens in years past, which is actually encouraging to us because that's showing us, okay, we're getting back into our regular routines, right? You can see over 4th of July weekend, very consistent in 2020, 2 years previous. Also really surprised us, to be honest, because we figured that since we were in the pandemic, that less people were going away on vacation and might be more apt to put their home on the market to take advantage of the market. But that didn't happen. So here we are today. So what we are anticipating is more and more inventory is going to come on the market as it has in years past. What we're hoping is that we are going to be able to start making up for lost inventory. So it'll be interesting to see, and we'll report back in next week. So anyway, so if you've been here before, I've reported that about, I don't know how many times, but every single week, right? So let's move forward. Homes listed in Arlington. every single week. So you can see very consistent pattern with years prior. We did that 50% decline and then started to come back up and show a consistent pattern with years past, right? This is July 4th. So again, we're hoping that inventory starts to come back up to make up for lost inventory that didn't come on the market. People still have a need. If they had decided they were going to put their home on the market, that didn't change necessarily. They still want to put their home on the market. It's just a matter of when are they going to do it. We can look at Lexington here as well. Same exact pattern, which is really fascinating. So each week, what we've done is evaluated different towns, and the pattern has been very consistent with the overall pattern in the state of Massachusetts. So here we are, 4th of July weekend. Nobody's really putting their house on the market. So anyways, let's look at this in summary here. Homes sold since COVID. Okay, so we've been looking at this every single week because we just thought, you know what, let's track this because this is going to help us moving forward with our buyers and sellers. And if you look here, so this is, we're looking at every single month, year over year, right? So March, we were down about 10%. Then we were in quarantine, down 51%. But now we're starting to see a recovery, only down 30%. Then in June, only down 2%, right? This is only a couple weeks of data here, so not terribly 100% accurate. We'll see how that rolls out as the month closes. But same thing here with pendings. We were down 10% with homes that went under agreement in March, dramatic decrease in April, and then we started to recover, which is fabulous. So really, really good signs that the market is recovering. Now, if you are a seller, we highly encourage you to put your home on the market as soon as you are comfortable doing. There's a dramatic shortage of inventory, more so than even pre-pandemic. If you put your home on the market today and you price it properly, you are definitely going to sell it for a premium. So it's just a huge, huge opportunity. If you are a buyer, right? We feel it. We hear you. We know it's frustrating. There's not enough inventory. Every time something comes on, you know, there's one house in your price point in a particular town on a particular weekend, maybe two if we're lucky. So you're guaranteed to be in a competitive situation. Just hang in there. It's going to get better. We're going to get more inventory. Stay strong, and just know that eventually you will win. You need to be very strategic about the offer that you present to the seller, your offer package. Make sure that you do a lot of research. You understand what their motivations are, what terms that they're looking for. You know, have your agent reach out to the list agent to find out how many offers are they expecting so that you can come up with a great strategy to increase your odds of getting it accepted. So that's where we are today. We're going to report back into you next week and see if anything's changed. We're hoping for more inventory. So please, if you are a seller watching this video, it is a huge opportunity. Today is Thursday, July 9th, and we will be reporting back next week. So we hope you have a great weekend, and we're hoping for some great inventory this weekend, and have a great day. All right. Thank you.